I'm DebDedrick, certified high performance coach, and your expert guide to leading a happy life. Here with episode number 124. I forgot my mic. I better get it up here so you can hear me. I don't want to get it all done and then think, oh, yeah, I didn't have my volume and my audio. So, again, hi, I'm DebDedrick, certified high performance coach, and your expert guide to leading a happy life. Here with episode 124, how to create more peace in your life. Something I know without question 98% of all of us need. In this day and age when everybody is so crazy busy and we have so many choices with how we want to spend our time, learning how to create more peace in your life pays dividends. Hi, I'm Deb Dedrick, and it's my mission to give you the tools and the tips and the strategies that you need or need to know how to learn that you can utilize in your day-to-day life that will help you have a happier life, build a stronger business, make a better career so you can leave a legacy for your family. And today's tip, I'm just going to jump right into it. Now, I did not shut my door, so we might get interrupted. I hope that's not the case. But to create more peace in your life, you need to start with your body, your physical body. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and it kind of aligns with the way I've chose to live my life. And one of the number one ways to have peace in your life and to avoid a lot of depression and anxiety and stress is to focus on getting more sleep and making sure your sleep is high quality and a minimum of between 7 and 8 hours. And that doesn't mean restless sleep where you're tossing and turning. It means really good quality sleep. And in order to get good quality sleep, if you struggle with sleep, there's a few tips I can add on into here is watch your caffeine intake, especially after 3 p.m. Get outside under the blue sky if you can, and it doesn't matter if you live in the city or if you live in the country. Getting outside under the sun and getting fresh air, paying attention to how your body is feeling and not ignoring how you're feeling. Don't push those feelings aside. Pay attention to how they're feeling, and if you feel tired, get some rest. And number 4, and I've been really trying to incorporate this into my mind and into my day to help my mind, which is practicing meditation. And you don't need to be a perfect expert at this, but learning to get still and pay attention to the inner workings of your body and learning to still your mind and the thoughts that are running around in your mind, learning that will go a long way towards helping you have a more peaceful and healthy body. And don't forget, of course, my biggest one, getting cardio exercise every day if you can, or at least some sort of exercise. And then number 2, if you want to create more peace in your life, learn to sidestep arguments and confrontations. I have found there is never any good outcome to a fight, an argument, or disagreement, and plunging into conversations without any preparation, especially if they're going to be confrontational, is not a good way to go through getting peace. So avoiding those and planning those with a strategic script will help you. And then another way to have more peace in your life is lower your expectations of others. All the pain, a lot of the pain and suffering in my life has come from unmet expectations I've had of others. And then number 3, say no more often. Say no a lot, and guard your heart and your mind and your time by learning to say no to things that A, you don't want to do, B, you shouldn't be doing, and C, things that are taking you off the goals and dreams and desires that you are wanting to be doing. So learn to say no more often so you're not faced with that dread of having to do something that you don't really want to do. And number 4, turn off all the negative inputs going into your mind. That means TV shows, that means news, that means your social media, following people on social media that are negative and confrontational, watching things like that on TV, hanging around with people that are negative, confrontational, or unkind. All of those things keep you stirred up, and you become the company that you keep. So learning to turn off all those negative inputs and then replace them with positive inputs, things that make you feel good, things that are uplifting, things that build your character, things that help you become the person that you want to become. So going back over how to create more peace in your life, get more sleep, eliminate a caffeine after 3, get outside under the blue sky and fresh air, pay attention to how you're feeling and don't ignore it, meditate, learn to pay attention to your body and calm your mind. Number 2, sidestepping arguments. Yes, sidestep the arguments, and if you have to have confrontation, prepare with the script and plan the right times and make sure the person is in agreement when you're doing it, and lower your expectations of others. Number 3, say no more often. Say no to people, places, and things that you don't want to do, and then guard your heart. I mean, this is my mind, so guard your mind and your heart, and turn off all negative inputs that are going into your mind. You know, turn off the news, turn off. I know this is risky for me. Turn off politics if it's going to keep you all worked up and excited. Turn off your cell phone. You could turn your cell phone off like I do from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So no notifications. So that ties back to number 1, getting better sleep. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me. It's my mission to give you the tools and the tips and the strategies and the ideas and ways of living that you can incorporate into your day-to-day life that will give you ideas of how to have a happier life by making choices every day that will help you go in that direction. You know, you're not going to create change in one day. You're not going to create a happy and healthy life in one day. But if you make the decision to take daily action steps and work in that direction, you will begin to find that you lead a happier and healthier life. And until my next tip, go out in the world and be a positive role model and influencer for good. If this helps you in any way, please share it with a friend. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much. And I'll see you on my next tip. And until then, God bless.